What's up, everybody? Welcome to Drew Coat Sports Talk. This is Andrew Wright. I'm Cody Johnston. We are now going to be predicting who we think is going to win the World Series, even though the first pitch of the regular season hasn't even started yet, according to today, which is Wednesday.
That's right. I wish we had a date right here.
I will actually put it somewhere around here. Stay tuned. What's up, guys? So now we're going to be giving our World Series predictions, even though the season hasn't even started yet.
Goosebumps.
Andrew, would you like to start us off?
I do. I really do. All right. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to go right into it. I'm not going to preface it with anything. I have the Yankees and Dodgers. Last year, my prediction was the Astros and Dodgers.
Mhm.
And it was right. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Just not the team.
Yeah, I did pick the Dodgers to win it, but I had the Astros and Dodgers going in.
But you know what? As a Giants fan, if there's ever one good thing that you are wrong about, it's the Dodgers winning. So
Yes, it was fantastic. I laughed at my wife for like a whole week, and he
was crying
mad.
afterwards because of his punishment, which we will not talk about. But
I'm not allowed to. Anyway, the NL is actually not very deep, and the top teams in the NL are the Nationals, Cubs, and Dodgers. Those are the only three.
Mhm.
I don't trust the Nationals because they can't finish. They've proven time in and time out that they cannot finish a season. And I know a lot of people want to say, well, it's Dusty Baker. That's Dusty Baker. That's why they got rid of him. Well, we don't know what this other manager can do. And honestly, I've seen with the Nationals, they just fall apart. Their hitting goes away.
Mhm.
Their great pitching kind of starts to be pitching, in a sense. And when you talk about the Cubs, I'm just not sure with losing Jake Arrieta. Jake Arrieta was a perfect fit for Chicago. I don't know how Yu Darvish fits in this rotation.
Mhm.
And they have Tyler Chatwood, who's okay at best. I think he'll be better this year because he's not in Colorado where, the balls just fly out of there. So I'm not really keen on those other teams. I think the Dodgers, they have the same team.
Mhm.
And also, they have Cody Bellinger in his second year, so that's going to be exciting. And he actually will play a full year now, even though he missed like 2 weeks, and that was it. They got Matt Kemp back, which I don't know. I really don't like. But this is such a deep team prospect-wise, and just players in general-wise. They have the same pitching rotation. You still have Clayton Kershaw. I mean, I honestly, you cannot tell me any other NL team better than the Dodgers right now. I hate it. I hate it. But it's true. I mean, you have to look at the facts. The Cubs can't. I'm just not sure about, and the Nationals, they can't finish.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Then my AL team, I have the Yankees, and honestly, they have the same team as last year. They have more experience now. They added Giancarlo Stanton, which is just, I don't know how they got away with that. That is
Derek Jeter is how they got away with that. Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter. He was like, hey, here's one, Yankees. Yeah. They are very intelligent. They have a new manager who's very intelligent with the game. He's really, I think, ahead of his time. Like I said, they added Giancarlo Stanton. It's a talented, youthful, and very intelligent team. This team is freaking scary.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of good AL teams, but I just don't see how the Yankees have the same team, have a better manager, in my opinion, and lose to the Astros again. I don't see it.
Well, here's how I see that they lose to the Astros, because I actually have the Astros representing the AL. I think it's because they've got more experience as a team together. They have a better rotation than what they started with last year, especially with keeping now Verlander, having him a whole offseason with their program in their rotation. And not only that, but you have somewhat of a new up-and-coming pitcher of Cole coming in. You got Jose Altuve coming in. You still have Carlos Correa. Not only that, but you have George Springer, who's out there. Springer. Right?
Springer.
Jerry Springer. No relation to George.
That's how you got to think of it.
But anyways, so you still have a bunch of bats that aren't just long ballers. They put the ball into play, which is one of the most important things, kind of where today's game is going to now, especially with pitching. You've got strikeout numbers going through the roof. You need to put the ball in play when it counts the most. So I think the Astros will pull it off. Now, do I think that the Yankees are going to hit a ton of home runs? Of course they are. However, I think their downfall is their pitching. It's not as strong as we'd like to see. They've got maybe 2 really good pitchers, and you have Chapman who's in there at relief. However, you better hope that not all these big hitters go on the same hitless streak or in a slump, because then that's really tough. With the Astros, I feel like that they have enough to hit for power, and they have enough to put the ball in play at any given time to not really be too lackadaisical, but still prosper within the season.
Okay.
That's why I have in the AL. In the NL, I see the Cubs coming in. And I think Yu Darvish is a good pickup. And I think with some veteran presence, especially with Joe Madden, John Lester, some other players in there that have won the World Series, I think that'll help Yu Darvish. I think he was just not really prepared when he came to the Dodgers, especially that midseason trade. You had a lot of players that really hadn't experienced that sort of playoff success, especially getting to the World Series. I think being with the Cubs, getting a taste of what it's like to act like a champion, be professional, not crumble under pressure, and having a good, solid rotation. Not only that, but they've got a great amount of hitters as well in an NL area that you said is not even that deep to begin with. So it's really a three-horse race with the Nationals, Cubs, and the Dodgers. Yeah. But I think the Cubs are going to overall do it because Joe Madden has a better roster and a better rotation, in my opinion.
I actually like the Cubs thing that you kind of brought up with Darvish. You know, I don't think he was ready. I think with Joe Madden, he'll actually feel a little more comfortable. Mm-hmm. I think he will be more successful if they do get in the playoff run. I think this Dodger team is too talented, too good. Kershaw has a ton of experience in postseason now, mm-hmm. and I don't see him losing again. And I will dispute your non-pitching, not as good pitching rotation that the Yankees have. Luis Severino showed up in the playoffs, and he's ready for his ace start. And then you got David Robertson in the bullpen, Dylan Betances, and you got to roll this Chapman. Need I say more? Are you going to have Luis pitching every day of the year? No. Okay.
But then who else you got? CC Sabathia? Come on now.
No, I'm not talking about CC Sabathia. I'm talking about. I wanted to say Montgomery. That's not right. I don't have my notes up.
How unprepared are you?
No,
total joke.
I can't think of he was the rookie kid, rookie pitcher. God, I want to say Montgomery. It's not Montgomery. Right. It's starts with an M. But they have a really good rotation, an underrated rotation, in my opinion. And I think that's why you don't hear it. My phone is messing up, so it's not going to happen.
It's but anyway, Montgomery.
Is it Montgomery? Yeah, Jordan Montgomery. See, I was right. All right. You got Jordan Montgomery. I'm going to look at yours. Tanaka, I think, is going to have a better year. Mm-hmm. I believe that wholeheartedly. You have Sonny Gray, who found a new team to really spark him again. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, this is a really scary Yankee team. This is an underrated pitching rotation.
Well, underrated in the sense that now they've got to get all their stuff in order. They got to get used to this new staff, and we'll see, man. It's going to be a great season. That's why there's 162 days of glorious baseball ahead of us. So
that's right. I love it.
Wait.
I love it.
All right,
I love that you're excited too, man. It makes me feel good.
All right, guys. Appreciate you watching this video. Go ahead, subscribe, and like this video too as well. Go ahead and comment below on your opinion on who you think is going to be in the World Series, in the AL, and in the NL. So go ahead and drop that for us. And follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at DrewCode Sports Talk. We will see you guys later.
My phone's working too now.